You think you have all the A-Team action figures ever made? Well, you're missing a complete line, and we'll talk about it. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with another video. Today, we're going to talk the A-Team. We've talked about it before. We talked about the action figures. We've talked about the action figures from the movie. And now we're going to talk about an action figure line that you didn't even know about. I bet you. Now, I know whenever I do these videos, there's always a couple. You say, I knew about that. I had that as a kid. But I bet most of you didn't know about this action figure line. But before we look at the ones that you didn't know about, let's look at the ones you did. Of course, you all know Galoob released action figures in the early 80s, two different lines. There was a small G.I. Joe size line and one that was a little bigger. I'm not sure the actual size. I'm guessing 6 to 7 inches, somewhere around there. And if that wasn't enough to you, diecast company Earl, I never knew how to say that. Is that how you say it, Earl? Anyway, they released die-cast cars and vehicles, and even a bigger van vehicle that had, you guessed it, Mr. T inside, B.A. Baracus. And if you grew up in Brazil, you could get action figures from Gaslight. Or is it Glasslead? Gaslight or Gaslead? Anyway, they made A-Team action figures. And then when they turned the A-Team into a major motion picture, yep, they had figures based on the film. And yeah, they've done 18 Funko Pops, but we're not here to talk about that. So you think that's it. That's all the figures. And you're thinking that the lost line I was going to talk about, the one that people don't know about, is the Gaslight, or is it Gaslight action figure line? Oh, no it's not. We've got a whole nother line of 18 action figures to talk about. And these Sorry. This is Junk Room.
My BA all-purpose multi-bodybuilding tablet. Take it and you'll be a new man.
Larry, this phone's not to play. This is office phone. It's not to be played around with.
That was a good impression, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a good impression.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
It was the best you ever heard?
It wasn't the best. I've heard better.
I thought it was really good. I
No,
call back
this-
every few minutes and do it.
keep this line clear.
To
Sorry about that. Now, for this line, you're going to have to leave the U.S., and we're going to go to Argentina. Where's that? I don't know. But we're going to look at the A-Team action figures released in Argentina, released under the name Brigada A. I guess that's Spanish for the A-Team. Now, when you first see these, you're going to say, Junkman, those are bootleg figures. But no, these are licensed figures through the toy company in Argentina, wherever that is, called Galoob. Now, before you tell me I'm saying all these words wrong, you got to remember, I can't even hardly speak plain English, so I'm going to get these Spanish companies wrong. If they're Spanish, I'm not sure. Where's Argentina? So let's look at the figure. This is the Junk Room.
First thing you do, you gotta promise me, shut up.
Let's look at the figures. Now, I know everyone growing up loved Mr. T, a.k.a. B.A. Baracus. And although he was a cool character and everything, he was just Mr. T, really played himself. And to me, my favorite character of the A-Team was Murdoch. I really love Murdoch, and this, believe it or not, is an action figure of Murdoch. I know, you're saying that doesn't look like Murdoch, that looks like Lieutenant Barkley. But no, it's Murdoch. And he even comes with his invisible dog. Haha, get that joke? Now here's the leader of the A-Team. You all know him as Hannibal. I know you're saying, Junkman, these are bootleg. But no, again, they're official figures. And there's Mr. T. It looks more like Mr. T's poor cousin that's trying to cash in on his face. Mr. Lowercase T. Not a very great looking figure, to be honest. And looks like he's got some web skin between his fingers. And you have the man of many faces, Face Man himself, aka Dirt Benedict. Again, just a generic looking figure. But what I really love about these figures, and you probably love it also, is the card. Look at those graphics. That is awesome. If I find a way, I'll put that on a shirt. Then again, what wouldn't I put on a shirt? But you got the face down at the bottom, kneeling down in some kind of spy pose. Look like some spy television show from the 70s. You got Murdoch with his evil face. You got Mr. T back there with all his gold necklaces looking tough. And of course, you got Hannibal Smith loving when a plan comes together. With a helicopter in the back, blowing up some stuff. These are some great looking cards. But it wasn't just action figures we got with this line. We also... This is the Junk Room.
Hey, Jack, you got a big mouth.
Larry, get off the phone! Sorry about that. We also got die-cast vehicles about the size of Hot Wheel cars. Let's take a look. First up we have, well, I'm not really sure. It's got a picture of Dirt Benedict as face, but it has in quotes, fast. I don't know if they're quoting him or they think his name's Fast. I'm sure down in Argentina, the word face doesn't translate to fast. I could be wrong. Anyway, this is his semi-truck with a trailer hitch that carries a boat. You remember that episode of the A-Team? I don't either. And check out the car background. It's really odd. Doesn't scream A-Team. Looks more like something you see in Mad Magazine. And then we have Hannibal Smith's truck. And you even get a little figure of Hannibal Smith on the back operating a machine gun. You also know that these come with an extra little piece. I'm not really sure what these are. Little cardboard cutouts? I'm not sure, but there's Mr. T. And speaking of Mr. T, here he is with his semi-truck. It even has a picture of the A-Team van on it. And then we have, of course, the A-Team van right there. Look at it. That's awesome. It looks just like the van, and it has the name across the side. I don't know about you, but if I was trying to hide from the government and the CIA, I don't think I would put my name on the side of the van. And then we have the great Murdoch and his airplane. Remember when they had to drug Mr. T to get him on an airplane? Whew, that wouldn't fly today, would it? We're not done yet. We have at least one more from this toy line. This is pretty cool. Check this junk room.
You a nut, and that's a conclusion based on fact.
Larry, told you not to call this number.
Great impression, wasn't it?
Yes, it's a great impression.
I tell you what we can do. We can shave and get myself a mohawk.
Don't call
We
anymore.
can do it whole 8.
Let's look at the final toy in this line. This is a power-operated A-Team truck. And look at the guy manning the cannon on the back of it. That is what I call badass. It looks like it has some kind of missile on the side of it also. The figure has a helmet, so you can't really tell what figure it is, but I'm going to guess it's not Mr. T. Because it doesn't seem like something he would do is sit on the back of a truck shooting a machine gun. He's more the driver type. Well, that's a look at the A-Team action figure line that you didn't even know about. So now you can tell me in the comments, did you know about this action figure line? Did you have it as... This is the junk room.
I mean, done something so absolutely ludicrous that you wish you could have moved to a deserted island and hide your head in the sand.
I pity you. Sorry about that. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Did you know about this action figure line? Did you have this action figure line? Are you from Argentina? If so, what the hell is Argentina? Anyway, I want to thank you for watching this video. Now you can go back to watching one of your favorite YouTubers that makes a video once a week, if he gets around to it. But I'll be back tomorrow with my noon video and my 8 o'clock Boba Fett recap live stream. Check that out. 2 videos a day, Monday through Friday, and sometime on the weekends. I want to thank you for watching. Thumb up so you like my content. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk again soon.
I pity the fool goes home crying to his mama.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.